Alright, hello and welcome to a little improvised VCV rack live stream. I hope everything is coming through nicely. So here we are. Hello everybody, welcome to Bow Beats and this little improvised live stream with the VCV rack. So I'm just going to make sure that everything is muted so we don't get any nasty surprises. I see some people are already turning up here, tuning in. Good seeing everybody here. And yeah, today we are just checking out the VCV Rack 0.5.1. It's the latest update to the VCV Rack. It's a software that I think you guys should check out. All links that you need is in the description. It's just one link, vcvrack.com. You go there and you can download this software for free. I must start with a disclaimer. I am, of course, by no means like a Eurorack expert, or how do you say, like Eurorack user. I don't have any like super in-depth knowledge. These live streams where I'm checking out stuff will be a lot about exploring together, making some strange fun sounds, and for me using VCV Rack is also about doing things a little bit differently than I usually do, so I think that's a lot of fun as well. So I see some people have tuned in already. Alberto, Ulf, J-Rod, and Fusion. Good seeing you, James, and good seeing everybody here. And if you're here and if you want to, hit the thumbs up button. So I think what you're hearing in the background is part of, I think you're hearing some kind of, I think you should be hearing some kind of sound from the VCV Rack. Hopefully my computer won't break down. I have like this large, super large pack here, super large patch going. So let's see here. Let me just, I'm just gonna close down some stuff here. So if we take a look here, what you're seeing here is the VCV Rack. As you can see here, if you've used the previous versions, there are some new modules here. And it's very good to know VCV Rack is free, and what they've done with the new update is that when you click this button up here, the Manage Plugins button, and you go to the VCV Rack website, you can now install all of, or not all I suppose, but most of the third-party plugins. And then you just click the Update Plugins button over here, and voila, you suddenly have a ton of modules. So these are the developers or different brands, if you will, of modules, and now you have it all nicely lined up here. I haven't checked out all of them. I thought we'd, do some random random stuff here today. I have my keystep hooked up as well. So you can see there's just so much. And these are all the free ones. You can support VCV Rack by buying one or two modules from Andrew, the guy behind the VCV Rack. And there's also a nice Facebook group that you should check out, the VCV Rack official group. So I'm just going to pull up the chat here as well. So Kulkin is here, Interpolit is here, Dog is here, Shabba Shena, hello. Mark is here, good seeing you all. Janjay, good seeing you as well. Frederick, good seeing you. So let's see. Okay, so this patch that I have here will sound broken, I think. It's super heavy on the CPU. You can see I have basically three things going on here. So let me start off, yes, okay, so it will sound broken, but I think you get the idea what I'm doing here. This is just some esoteric stuff. So you can hear that there's a lot of crackling because it's taxing the CPU when I'm streaming pretty hard. And I don't have like a good sound card in this setup either. But I thought I'd just show you some of the cool sounds. And okay, so here, this will probably sound super harsh, but okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So that's just a cool. So if you minus all the crackling noises, I think you get an idea. And here's actually me playing some strange noises. So we'll save that. Let's open up a new one instead. Clear patch and start over. Yes. Yeah, I tried raising the buffer size. It didn't really do. It didn't do much actually. I don't know why it didn't do much, but it didn't really do that much in terms of the crackling for some reason. So let's see if we can start off here doing just some strange stuff. Yeah, my simple patch is like 12k worth of analog modules. Yeah, exactly. So basically you start off, let's see here, fundamental. We'll pull in let's try the VCO2 here. And we'll put in a little ADSR, a VCA, a VCF. We do some standard stuff. And you go down here in the list as well to utilities somewhere. I'm still finding my way around all these new things. Where is it? Core maybe. Yeah, core. It's not core. It's not utility. It's core. You bring out the audio interface, and we bring out. So let's do something with the key step. So. Let's see here, let's use a MIDI to CV converter here. And we had the audio interface. And I usually bring in some kind of mixer as well. Let's see, which one is it I like? Yeah, I like this one. This one is pretty simple, I suppose. So I'm probably not doing it super correctly. So oftentimes I use like 2 mixers to get stereo. Or I just found that some stuff... If you copy the same signal here from one of the mixers and pull it into the both of the channels on the audio card, sometimes it doesn't really sound that amazing. So let me just see here if we set this correctly. Let's get some more buffer size. Let's see here. And you can just, so I use key step here. We can leave the channel to all. I go from 1 V-oct here into... wait, where do I put this? On the VCO2. Maybe I'm not sure about that one. Let's do VCO1. I usually try and stick to the familiar stuff. So you go from the 1 V-oct into the VCO here, and you go from the gate here. Let's see so I can do this correctly. You go into the gate of the ADSR here to trigger, and the output into the X, and the output here from the VCA. This is correct, right? Let's go for a triangle. No, something like this. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, it seems like there's at least audio coming through. I'm probably messing something up here because it's always so easy to miss something when you're when you're doing it on the fly. Let's see here. Probably yeah, there we go. The volume, of course, on the mixer. And we can add something to make it a little bit more fun. Let's see if there's... Yeah, there should be some... Yeah, there's the arbal instruments. I guess it's the mutable instruments, and these are sort of new ones. So... or new versions of the already included modules. So let's go here. So I'm just going to go... If you hold Control, you get a second cable from the VCF here into the Neil, and then we'll just go out. So this is how I do it. You can probably do this in a number of different ways. So yeah, use the drive, get some more volume. And suddenly we have some cool sounds. Yeah, I think Neil looks like clouds. Neil is clouds. There are different versions. So Neil is just one, and Joni, I think they are based on different hardware versions of clouds, if I'm not mistaken. I just read about this. This is not really, stuff I know a lot about. And then you have the audible instruments. They are sort of immutable instruments. These are made by Andrew, I think. And you have not the texture. You have not the title modulator. Which one is it? Is it the modal? No, not the modal. Which is it? Well, any one of these. Anyway, one of those are the clouds. I'm not entirely. I sort of misremembered. Okay, modal in elements. Which is that? Modal synthesizer? No, that's the other one. Good morning, Mason. So yeah, I'm using the third-party plugins, and that's the key here. With the new, we could probably use this one. This is fun as well. Oh, did I delete? So whoopsie. So let's add the Neil again. Arbol. Did we have Neil? Neil. We gotta go with Neil. Neil is a nice guy, you know. Really love Neil. You can probably do this in a number of different ways. How to, let's see here, external input. Let's see if this can work. Not sure if this is left and right though. Sounds like there's just one coming here. Just turning some buttons. Maybe I'll just skip this one and we'll do it like this instead. And out and out. So with the sort of clouds thing, you can do some pretty funny stuff. I can see why people love clouds, like why a lot of people dig it. I can also see why it's kind of overused. As a reverb, for example, here. It gets kind of insane, sort of. Oh, we could also add an ADSR to the filter here. So what I usually do is I just copy the gate here. So we have something that triggers the ADSR. I'm not sure if that's the only way to do it. And I put it to frequency CV. And yeah. Yeah, just to give you an idea of what you can do. So there are some really cool stuff as well in the new package here. Dachi Pucci, good seeing you as well, mates. Jack Mason, good seeing you as well. Martin, good seeing you. Okay, good, Martin. That's a good idea, Martin Orman. Sure. I already have done a couple of videos, Martin, if you haven't seen, on the VCV rack, like very beginner-friendly stuff, like how to make like a basic patch, basically, and how to use like simple modulations. So I got that over on the channel. J-Rod, good seeing you. JT, always good having you here. This is really cool, Dachi. You should check this out. But anyway, so one thing I like to do, let's see if I can find it. I still don't remember all the names of the publishers. It's a little bit annoying finding stuff, but some of the new third-party modules are really cool. For example, I think it's Nysty. I'm not sure who Nysty is, but he makes some really cool like the M verb, high verb stuff, as well as phaser and chorus. So for example, we could use the high verb here and we could use a chorus, and you can just go into the high verb and then into the chorus. So that's what we're doing now. We're just connecting the inputs and outputs here and back into the mixer here. You can add some room size as well, some density. Let's see if we can turn this down a bit. Let's see if we can make like an ARP. Let me just... So let's add some kind of LFO here. We go to fundamental. Let's use this LFO here. And we'll use it with the size here. Not sure. I'm not sure if there's any LFO that can go as fast, Interpolate, to do audio rate modulation, but I assume, you know, it should be able to. Yeah, I'm using a MIDI controller. I'm using the key step. It's this one to send the chord, the arpeggio. So let's see here. Let's do something like this. Now, something I really like to do with that I think is really interesting is when you use like a delay. So let's see if we can manage to, let's use 2 delays here. And we'll just go into delays. Oh no, sorry, not like this. We'll go into the delays. And you can use an LFO to modulate, say, the color and say the feedback. And we could do different speeds of the LFOs. I think this is very cool. Just going to turn down the feedback a bit, not to be too. We don't have to go too insane with it. So yeah. just playing with the time here as well. So yeah, I really dig, like, let's stop it for there. I really dig the way they've made it. And now with all the options in the new patch, the 0.5.1 patch, you can get all these additional modules. I have just scratched the surface on some of them. I really dig like the high verb and the stereo chorus. I think it's super nice. There's a couple of new, different sequencers, mixers, modulations, options, definitely. Interpolate, I've seen people do like polyphony, but I'm not sure if there's like an easy way to do it. Definitely. Gratix, yeah, Gratix has some stuff here as well. Yeah, it has like I think the chord stuff and octave stuff. I wonder if that's something you can use to create like poly stuff. But Gratix is here as well and stuff. I haven't checked them out. But yeah. So there's a ton of new modules to check out. That's really, really cool. I mean, it looks super interesting. Yeah, you can use whatever MIDI stuff you want with it, for sure. You can just add whatever. I'm using just a MIDI keyboard, and I'm using the MIDI to CV controller. So yeah, MIDI to CV module over here, basically. So let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can use the VCV rack to mangle from other sources as well. So you can input audio into it. And I think they're working on better DAW integrations as well. I think that could be really, really cool. MIDI 01. Is that the one? Gratix, MIDI. Oh well, it's probably for another stream. So let's see here. Hello, Mike. What did you order? Mike says, Bo, real patching is so much more satisfying. Yeah, well, it's coming. It's coming. The real patches are coming. I got my little sip of coffee here. I'm just waiting for the modules to sort of get into, to come here to the studio at some point. So yeah, that's definitely it. So guys, if you enjoy being here, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, sure. You can make stereo sound patches. This patch here is pretty stereo. I mean, it's a mono source, but I've pulled it through different modules. So in essence, you get kind of a stereo sound. But I guess there's multiple ways of doing it, definitely. Nice, Mike. Did you order a Swedish box? Oh, a little Electron maybe, yeah? Yeah? Cool, Dash. So Gratix modules, they're all poly ready. That's cool, that's cool. I've never tried setting up a poly patch on the VCV rack, for sure. Exactly, Jack. So the modules, basically on the new one, you press the manage plugins, you go to the website, you check what modules you want. So it's much more integrated. Before you had to go to the GitHub page or whatever, but now you can just click manage plugins, select what plugins you want, like it's on a list on their website, and then you click update plugins, restart, and then you have a ton of modules here directly in the interface. Much more simple for somebody like me who doesn't really like to, go to some special website and try to hook stuff up or install or whatever. I'm not that knowledgeable about computers. I'm not interested enough to understand what it all means over on GitHub. So I want it, I want everything integrated, easy to update and whatever. So I thought this was really, really good. And guys, if you want to support the VCV rack, feel free to check they have a couple of paid modules that it seems very nice, like a console, and there's another one, I can't remember what it is, but it seems very nice. So here's just my little silly patch here that I got. I just love the kind of sounds you can get out of it. I mean, for free. I mean, I think it's wonderful. So what I usually do instead of using like a MIDI keyboard is just I try and create some kind of moving soundscape. So for example, I would use let's see here. I would use something like the sequencer 3 here. I would use something like this. So let's see if we can use it. I have to. So what I like to do is I like to use the sequencer 3 here. Let's see, gate here and gate here. And I use row 1 here. Isn't this the correct way? At least I thought it was. Am I thinking about something in the wrong way now? Sometimes the brain does not work. Isn't this how I usually do it? What am I doing wrong here? Or is it just that the volume is kind of low or something? Or which sequencer did I use previously? Let's see here. So there's a couple of different ones. A sequencer 3, for example. Let's see if we can find the other one I used. Which one was that? Which one did I use? Because I love setting up like a sequencer. That's the fundamental stuff. Let's see. And I really haven't got into like this sequencer, for example. Man, it looks terrifying to somebody like me, super untechnical, just wanting to, have it kind of simple. Which did I use? Tri-state EQ. Yeah, this one I used. I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm not sure if I did this the right way, but let's see here. So it should be gate, I think, like this. And row 1, I think I used it like this. Yeah, something like this. And now what you can do is that you can use, for example, I mean, this is pretty basic stuff, but it's kind of funny. Let me just see if I can turn down the insanity of the feedback here a bit. So what I think is kind of cool is to use different LFOs. Let me see here if I can pick one up. Let's find an LFO somewhere here. I'm still not sure. Yeah, let's just use the regular one. So let's do like a sine here. And we'll use the density. Okay, well, insanity. Let's see if we can. Let's put it something else. Blend maybe. then it suddenly disappears, the sound. Interesting. Or just, you know, have it to, let's see here. Where is that? Something like this. Preposition as well. Yeah, you can get some kind of interesting results. What I also like to do is, it's very fun, I think, to use, let's see here, if we use an LFO, the LFO over here, to the time, can often create some really interesting results. As you can hear, suddenly, you know, I think because of the manipulation of the time of the delay, you get this kind of pitched differences, which I think is a lot of fun to play with. That's something I've been playing a lot with this software. Basically creating like this harmonic, you have this very short sequence, but basically creating like harmonic differences, playing with the delay times instead of playing like with the, instead of playing with something else. And as you can hear, you can get some really strange effects. And you could, for example, add LFO here to the high reverb, for example. Or sorry, the, yeah, for example, the options here on the chorus. I think it's pretty funny. So even if I stop it, you'll hear that the sound kind of evolves anyway, which I think is cool. So, yeah. Just a little bit of tweaking here with the VCV rack. Just a bit of fun. Basically, I think that what I really enjoy about it is simply that you can go in so many different directions. There's so much options. There's so much going on that you can just create these very weird noises. I know people have used them to create really cool sounds, like really beats and techno, whatever. I'm still on the, on the level that I enjoy doing like super odd sounds, just exploring sound with it. I still feel like I'm on that novice, really initial level where it's just a lot of fun to explore stuff and see what comes out of it, just like this here. And that's sort of what I enjoy doing with it. I know you can do a lot of more traditional stuff as well, and I feel like this is probably like a phase, I guess the phase before actually taking the plunge into Eurorack. So what are you guys doing today, and how are you guys celebrating Christmas? How is everything going? And yeah, I'll just turn it off. Hope everything is going all right, and that you're having a, you know, nice Christmas or winter holiday coming up, or that you are planning to do something fun, regardless if you celebrate or what. So please leave a comment in the chat if, you know, with your holiday plans and what you're up to. Oh, Mason, it's Mason's birthday. That's nice. Congratulations, Mason. I hope you get something nice. Let's see here. Oh, Mike, you got the Digitact mic? That's super cool. Yeah, Interpolate, Chordbot and VCV rack would be crazy, definitely. Modsin, you should be able to use the Octatrack to sequence VCV, yeah. Yeah, interpolate. Euclidean sequencer seemed really cool, but I have a hard time grasping it. Yeah, I love that you can store a patch. You can just go here and you can save the patch. You just name it something. Let's call this stream 1. Jack Mason, how do you mean? Like, how did the VCV happen? I'm not sure. You have to ask Andrew over on the official forum or official group on our Facebook about it. Kleber asks, out of curiosity, do you have some kind of acoustic treatment in your studio? Yeah, I have like 4 big, like 2 big bass traps in the corners, and I have these on first reflection over here. So yeah. Is this a slimline Eurorack? I'm not sure what you mean by slimline, but yeah, this is at least for free, and it's a good way to get your bearings. So what I'm using like VCV rack for is a lot of, you know, exploration, basically testing out different modules, different interactions. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm really like a beginner on this. So it's just a lot of fun to check it out, for sure. Cool, Mike. Cool that the Digitakt is coming. So JT, I think that with like Eurorack and this kind of software, I think it's very much a process that some things, of course, happy accidents, but I think it's very much tied to your sort of understanding of the modules. I think that from talking to people about Eurorack and accidents and, you know, just exploring and finding new ways to create sound, I think a lot of people like to explore and find new ways, but I also think that there's so much tied to your actual knowledge about the modules, perhaps even more so than with a regular synth, because the options are so kind of limitless. So I think it's so much about your knowledge level and understanding of the modules. Like for example, I can do some predictable things with my Mother 32 and like interconnecting stuff. But since my own knowledge is quite limited, I feel like a lot of it is just random happy accident, finding different stuff. And I guess like the more you get to know your modules, the more you learn about them, the more fun it is, I think. Mike asks, will you keep the Mother 32 as is, or will it be in the rack? So Mike, the plan is to put the Mother 32 in the rack just as a fun, I guess, like for me, I'll document the process, because it's kind of unlike me to pull something apart, since I'm not that technical. So when I'll put it in my Eurorack, that is coming sometime early next year, I think. I think that's the first step, you know, daring to take it out of the unit itself. Subhuman, good seeing you as well. Good seeing everybody. So I'm almost finished with another video that is coming tomorrow, I think, or later today, maybe. Maybe I'll do a release of the video later today. It'll be a studio episode about organization and cable management. So yeah, Studio Geek, good seeing you as well. And yeah, so that video is coming out later today, and basically it's just like a pretty chill week for me, not working as much, trying to take a little bit time off and just exploring. So today it's this noise generating piece of equipment. So what we could do, for example, on this is we could try and add like a second layer. So let me just add a VCA, add ADSR, VCF again, and let's turn down the volume a bit. I love this kind of for me it's hard to be kind of random with other stuff, so I think that yeah, I think in general it's a lot of fun for me to let's see here, ADSR, gate, yes, and let's see here, let's do a VCO as well. Let's go for row 2 this time. Or maybe we can use a different oscillator. I like the Befaco one, the even VCO, because it's very easy to turn down the octaves on it. So let's see here. Let's go into here, in here, in here. This should work. I think I'm doing it right. I hope. Yeah, it's coming that way. It's coming out. Oh. Am I? Let's see. Let's turn it down. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming here. Let's. Let's do something like this. Let's see if we can add some drums to this. I think there's a good... Somewhere there's a good... Is this the macro oscillator? Yeah, this one should have like a drum one, right? Let's see here. Kick. Yeah, this is the kick one. So let's pull down the volumes here so we don't get super tired of this silly sound. So let's see. So let me see if I can add a kick. There was a good sequencer for this. I just don't remember where it is. Where is the sequencer I thought about? There's a good new sequencer. Maybe it's down further down. Trig sequencer. Is this one? Yeah, this one. Let's see if I can use this one. I'm not entirely sure. And maybe also maybe let's see here. Can you connect the clocks? Here? No, this is the BPM. Not sure if I can use the BPM here. Well, we'll leave that down here for the meanwhile. Why can't I move it? Anyway, let's see here. Kick. So let's go for row 3. And let's see here. Let's pull in the... Let's just do it again. VCA. You can probably do it in different ways. VCF. You probably don't need a VCF though, but... Well, I guess you might. ADSR, of course. ADSR into the VCA. We do gate. Gate into ADSR. And output here into this one. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's see here. Am I thinking, did I do something wrong this time around? Probably. Yes, well, let's see here. Might have. Let's see. Could be that I'm thinking that I'm doing something differently here. Let's see here. Hello, Mick. Good seeing you, Mick. Let's see here. Oh, Valley Topography is also nice for drums. It's a remake of Mutable Instruments Grids. Cool. That's cool. Clonehead, good seeing you as well. Let's see here. Anybody else? Studio Geek asks why I'm not using my Mac, because it's super annoying streaming from my Mac. It's a slow Mac. It's older as well. But it's also that, yeah, it's a bit annoying. So let's see here. Now we just have to figure out why I am not... let's see here. It goes from row 3 into the VOC. That should work. And then it's the output into the VCA and the output from VCA into the VCF. That should work as well. Yeah, it seems like it should work. Maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe it's... let's try a different sequencer. Sometimes I mix something up. Let's see here. Mick talked about a sequencer. Grids is just a sequencer though. Okay. Oh, you need a gate input for the kick. Really? Interesting. Yeah, okay. So it's not. Is it not like a? Did I mess something up? You mean like how do you mean into the trig input? Ah, thanks, mates. All right, so something like, wait, did I just remove something? Yeah, I removed this one, right? Right, so let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, into the trig input, but why is it? But don't I want to send some kind of VOCT as well? Maybe not. Okay, so here's the kick. Okay. So you just have to tune it down a bit. Okay. All right. Yeah, just to... And we can, of course, just do a very simple, something like this to... See if we can add something fun to the bass sound. Yeah, you get the kind of idea what you can do. Just some kind of random random sequenced noises. But I think the fun thing, what I really enjoy is just that, you can do stuff that I wouldn't, even come close to. That's what I like about it. I would never like end up in these places, and I feel like the not knowing everything and not having the full control, and I really dig that I'm not stuck with same sequencers that I'm using for example, in my DAW or on my hardware, and I'm just trying to explore stuff. I really dig that, how this software opens that up for me. And I'm sure, you know, with learning more and developing my understanding of this more, of course, it'll feel more at home, and I'll, you know more how to do certain things. But I also feel like there's a definite exploration part here that I enjoy a lot. Definitely. Rico says, Bo added with the blippity bloppity. Yeah, definitely. I'm added with the blippity bloppity. Oh, yeah. CV input from edit to trigger specific notes. Okay, interesting, Dash. Yeah, so turning the course down works. Yeah. So at least I have a little groove here. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun just taking something like the Mud 32 and just exploring it and seeing, you know, where it takes me, instead of being so focused at doing like the perfect thing and understanding everything from the get-go. I really enjoy, and I think exploring Eurorack will be a lot about that for me personally. It'll be a lot about, you know, finding some fun way to create stuff that I usually wouldn't. And whether I can integrate that in my music or whether that becomes something of its own beast, I'm not sure. But I feel like for me, it's a bit like when I started using Electron sequencers. The way you made music changed because of the way you use the hardware, and I found that was really interesting as well. Really interesting. Katuro, good seeing you as well. It's good to have everybody here. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you haven't, hit the little like button, and welcome to this little live stream here. Today we have just been exploring the 0.5.1 VCV rack edition, which basically adds much needed and much easier plugin management. So you basically press the manage plugins up here. You'll go to the web page, you'll log in if you're not already logged in. You'll check whatever plugins you want on the list, and then when you've done that, inside of the software, you just press the update plugins button in order to download those plugins. So it'll probably make it a lot easier to keep everything ordered, updated, and so on. So yeah, definitely. No, JT. I wouldn't say that Eurorack is mainly used for EDM. No, I would say that these kind of software emulations of Eurorack and Eurorack itself is definitely not tied much to EDM. Definitely not. Exactly, Mike. With Euro, blippity bloppity will go on for long hours. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, guys, I'm not going to stream that much longer today. I just wanted to do like a quick stream, checking this out, showing you guys a bit about what I'm doing with the software, and I'm planning like a Christmas stream or winter holiday stream, probably on Saturday. Sometime on Saturday. So guys, what would you guys what would you guys like me to do for a winter holiday slash Christmassy live stream? What would be fun? You know, we could just hang out, have a cup of coffee or a bit of glühwein or glögg, as we say in Swedish, or we could take a look at some hardware, or we could, maybe I could, you know, I could spend sorting some stuff out in the studio or something. I don't know. Mariah Carey cover. Mike, yeah, Mike with the best ideas. Make a Christmas song with VCV. Okay, that's yeah, that will be hard. That'll be super hard, super awkward. Like 2 hours of just straight up blippity bloppity to get like one bell sound or something. Yeah, I don't know. Interpolette says, drink too much eggnog and reveal the electron secrets. Oh yeah. Thank you, JT. Thank you. Cowbell. We need cowbells. That's for sure. We need definitely. Oh yeah. Bleepity bloppity. Spending 2 hours on that cowbell. So the Christmas. Well, isn't Christmas? Wouldn't it be like sleigh bells? So like a 2 hour sleigh bell fest. Like I'll download all sleigh bell samples I can find, and then I'll try and do a live stream around that. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. Cowbell and snare. Koshtukai says, the moment VCV gets VSTV support, I will sell my Softtube modular. Yeah, that would be super cool. I've tried Softtube, but I really enjoy VCV more. Definitely. And guys, I'm also planning like an end of the year live stream for next week. That'll be more of a roundup. I think we'll do it next year. Next week, I mean, not next year. Sort of a recap of the year. So that's coming up as well. Definitely. So that's coming up on the live stream as well. Just recapping sort of what the year has been. Looking at maybe I'll do some outtakes, show you guys some bloopers, like a highlight reel of all the bloops I've done doing my videos. I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, I can show you guys also. So yeah, the Arturia V collection. Yeah, it's I got it, but I haven't gotten around to do a video on it yet. I just haven't found like a fun way to show the the VC6 yet. I have a couple of ideas, but yeah, I'm holding off for now. Definitely, it's awesome, but yeah, I'm just I've been a bit sick, having a cold, and I've had a lot of different things to check out. But guys, I can tease that next week, 1, maybe 2 new synths will arrive at offices. Unannounced pre-production unit stuff is coming here. I'll be making videos about them. We have to wait because the announcements are not until later, I think in January. Oh man, I really have to hold my tongue not to say too much here. But yeah, at least, yeah, for mid to late January, I'll have at least 2 big, like, world first, among like the first people in the world to show you guys some really cool stuff. And I'm certain that you guys will be enjoying that, because these are some really impressive synths. So yeah. I'm one of them is sort of something that you probably wouldn't expect, and one of them is let me choose my words wisely here. One of them is it's how to say it. Well, it's a talked about synth, but it's a new synth. So yeah, you guys just have to wait and see. No Swedish synths. No Swedish synths in January. Not saying that there aren't going to be Swedish synths. Just saying that not that I know of in January. Not that I know of. Not to my knowledge. But it could be. I'm not sure. Maybe, but not to my knowledge. Yeah, Slacker. Yeah. I want to. Minilog Mark II. I'm reading in the chat here. No, I don't know. I actually don't know anything about the Minilog Mark II. I know about some Korg stuff that I can't talk about, but these synths that I'm talking about are not Korg. Studio Geek, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, January will be great, Dachi. Oh, and guys, if you haven't checked Dachi's channel, you should go and check it out. It's just, let me see if I can pull up Dachi's channel here, guys. Let me see here, YouTube, search here, Dachi Pucci. He's a real sweetheart. I think you're from Germany, right, Dachi? You guys should really check out his work. So I'll link, this is Dachi's channel. You should check him out. Does some really good tutorials and seems like a super pleasant fellow. So let's see here. Not the NCC, and NDA, non-disclose agreement. Yeah, definitely. What about everyone doing part of a song and you put that together? That could be cool, Katuro. We probably won't manage for Saturday though, but it's a cool idea for a video. That's for sure. That's for sure. No problem, Dachi. January is gonna suck. Gonna be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Yes, Static Sky. That's a good way to put it. No, I didn't check on Little Fluffy Clouds, Mike. I haven't done it yet. Oh, Interpolate, that's cool. Yeah, the A4. I really dig the A4. It's awesome. Dave, that does some good stuff. Jeff Damon, the VCV is pretty CPU heavy. So just to show you guys, if somebody's tuning in now, what I've been doing, this is basically what we've been doing. Just some messed up noises. But you can imagine, you could do some, you know, with this sound, you could add like a melody on top. Dum da dum da 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 dum da dum da dum dum da 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 dum dum. You can see like how you could develop something really strange on top of this. And that's what I love, that you can go to strange places, for sure. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Sometimes the chat is kind of confusing. Oh, my daughter is home as well, so so time to sort of round things up. Yes, Clonehead, I think Softube is quite different. So of course you could argue that Softube is similar. The Softube is, I mean, they're both like modular clones, modular software systems. But I think that Reactor Blocks, Reactor, Softube and VCV are quite different, the way we work them, the way they feel. What I love about VCV, So I started with VCV. I tried SoftTube, but actually, me and the company, you know, I said like I could check it out, but I didn't really feel like they were very professional in that the way they handled that interaction. So I didn't really feel like devoting any time to their software, and I felt like VCV was very nice because it was free. And it just, there was just something with the way that VCV was more immediate, just in some ways how you could connect things. It's just different way you operated it. So I enjoyed that a lot, definitely. Yeah, Studio Geek, I thought the intro was cool. Couture, I have no such link, no. But SoftTube Modular has like a better integration with like a VST host and so on, for sure. This instance that I'm running now is on Windows 10. And my daughter, she's singing like a birthday tune. You wanna come in? Vill du komma och säga hej? Oj, här får du kort.
Till pappa.
Ah.
Ska vi öppna det?
Let's see here. Okay. JT, I got a letter here, but it's not your letter, I think.
Ska vi öppna det, pappa?
Yeah, she's here. So you want to come and say hello? Ah. No. She's opening my postcard.
Kolla, pappa.
Yeah, they got a little postcard from a friend. He's actually a music producer as well. Season's greetings, so that's nice. Just a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from my friend August and his girlfriend Annie and their daughter Miranda. So that's super nice. August and I, it's actually funny that he's got this now, because August is actually one of my oldest friends who makes music. We can start out. Yes? Ja. Oh, and she got a little ribbon. She got a little ribbon from her kindergarten. Okay. She tried to cut her hair off on in the kindergarten, so they tied that hair together. Yeah. It's my the Bobits Junior. So yeah. Yeah. I guess yeah. So I guess the stream is coming to an end as soon, I think. By the way, let's see. Do we have any? Peter asks, does your daughter speak småländska? No, she speaks halländska. Så i Småland så pratar man så här. Det är småländska. That's the småländska dialect. But in Halland it's more gurkburken, korven, grejer. Det är Halmstad, va? So it's different dialects. Let's see here. Bushbeat, good seeing you as well. Yeah, we can go off topic, guys. Let me see here. Can I put like an image or something so people know that we're kind of off topic? Let's see if I can. Can I switch? Can I switch here? Let's see here. If I copy this, let me see here. Copy this one because I have problems with my. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So here we are. So now people know that we are just coffee streaming for the last little bit here. Yeah. So let's see here. Was there a topic? Static Sky? No, there's never a topic really. It's just let's see here. Okay. Voyage Music says, sorry, I'm a bit off topic, but I would like to know your feedback about the sound quality of the ADDA Machine Mark III compared to Digitact. Man, that's hard. It's really not comparable, I think. I mean, it's so two totally different products, and I'm not sure why, when choosing between the two, why you would even consider like the ADDA as a part of the equation, really. I mean, if it comes down to the ADDA, the converters, I'm not sure why it would ever come down to that. I mean, they're so different, these devices. What's up with Twitch? What do you mean, Kulkin? I haven't checked out Artiphone yet, Dave, but I'm thinking of hitting them up and see if they want me to check it out. It looks kind of cool. Pylon, normally with the streams, what I do is that some streams are live on my channel, like I put them up like a VOD, like a video, yeah, that you can watch afterwards. And I put all my live streams on my Patreon. So if you're a $5 Patreon, that's sort of the reward, that you get access to all the live stream VODs if you want to. And the link is in the description down to the Patreon as well. Yeah, I saw your Nemesis. I saw the Red Means recording did the video on Artiphone. It was nice. Yeah, so Kulkin. Yeah, so Kulkin is asking. I'm just going to remove my little keyboard here. Let's put it down on the ground. Kulkin is asking about the Twitch. So probably sometime during Christmas or afterwards, I will be testing to stream here on Bobeats Music. Just giving it a test, because I think Twitch is an interesting streaming platform. Igor asks, what do you think about focal monitors? I think focal monitors are great. The ones I've listened to are really good. I haven't owned them or tried them for a longer period of time though. I usually recommend like a Yamaha HS series if you're not into paying that much, you know. Bushbeat, no, I don't do dual streams. No, might do in the future, but probably not. I think streaming on Twitch is one thing and streaming on YouTube is another thing. Static, that's a bad joke, man. That sounds like a bad joke. A good singing microphone, I would get something like an SM58 JT. It works nicely. Or like a Rode NT1. It's okay, Static. Haven't tried you now, no. Bushbeat, yeah. So YouTube feels like. So here's the thing. YouTube feels like, for me, review streams and coffee time stuff, talking about gear, and Twitch might be the platform I'll use when I do more explorations, because I feel like there's different audiences that use different types of services. Whip, good seeing you as well. Voyage Music, if connecting machine line out and Digitac to a mixer for live performance, which would sound better, cleaner, warmer? To be honest, I think there will be like a very small difference, Voyage. I think that the difference that you would hear is not due to the ADDA converters. The difference you would hear is simply due to the fact that you have so different. It's so different technology inside the boxes. The way they handle samples, it's mono samples on the Digitact. So I think, I mean, even if there's probably a difference when it comes to the converters, but I wouldn't say like one is better than the other based on the converters. I would say that they sound different based on what they are, basically. Yeah, Dachi. I think also it depends on, of course, how large you are on YouTube. I think starting out for you, Dachi, I think you should focus on YouTube, build on that. Don't spread yourself thin. But for me, since I do many different types of videos, I could, for example, do an exploration on Twitch, like a longer stream, like say 5 hours, just making music, and then I could probably just cut that down into like a highlight or something and put it on YouTube. That would be one way to use the two different platforms. Analog heat. Atom Machine asks, is there an alternative to analog heat? There's this one box. Who made that one? Was it Dreadbox that made a box? No. Like I know that Synth Autonomy showed it. I can't remember. But yeah. Yeah, was it Jomox that made that one, Slacker? Yeah, and there's the Sherman filter bank as well, yeah. Yeah. Is there a good alternative to the Minilogue? Well, I mean, if you want the whole package with the hands-on control, I don't have that many good alternatives to that. Monologue. Monologue being a good alternative. Yeah, it's funny. So before we end, I just want to show you guys also something. So let's see if I can pull this up. Let's see here. Let me see if I can show you. I actually made like a Christmas present for myself. And I guess sort of for the channel. It's not a synth, mind you. I try to be careful when like spending money on equipment, like music equipment. I'd rather like borrow it from a company, or simply have them send it to me. But I do have to put down some money into like the quality of what I'm doing. So let's see if I can show you. Can I show you like this? Yeah. So this, I picked up one of these. A LZ, too big, 12 terabyte, 12 terabyte hard drive solution. Okay, let's see here. We can just keep it muted, but you can see here. So it's like a hub as well as a CF card reader, SD card reader, and 12 terabyte hard drive, and it's really fast. It uses, I think it's called Iron Wolf or something like that, hard drives from Seagate. I think LSC and Seagate are the same company, or one owns the other or something like that. So I picked one of these up there simply because I wanted to expand my storage for making videos for you guys. So yeah, that was kind of the deal. So sort of like a small Christmas present / improvement to my video workflow. And if you guys haven't checked out the VCV rack yet, I'll just post a link here as well. You should really go and check it out. Yeah, Acid Box 3. That was, I think, the one I was looking at. Acid Box 3. Right? That's the one. Yeah, the Acid Box 3 from Erica Synths. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. That's a good alternative as well. So this is the Acid Box 3. Good call, Mike. Mick. Mike. Mick. But yeah, that's a good alternative to the heat as well. Yeah, I have a MacBook. Yeah, I have a MacBook Pro 2016. Bushbeat. So my favorite portable is the Dude. I just like it, but I'm not sure if it's for everybody. So the LaCie thing is called Too Big. Yeah, it's just called the LaCie Too Big, like this. And there's like 8, 12, 16, and 20 terabytes version of that one. So it's sort of, I really want to improve my video editing workflow, so I added it to. So it's coming, I think, tomorrow. So I might do something with that as well. Igor says he gave himself a Mother 32. Yeah, that's a good Christmas present for sure. I feel like I have too many synths already, so I need to, keep it a little chill. But yeah. Maybe we should change the title. It's gone. We're pretty far off from VCV Rack. What's the time? Yeah. So probably another live stream, if not tomorrow, then on Saturday there'll be like this Christmas live stream, trying to figure out some fun theme for that. I have posts about that on Patreon for all the Patreons. If you want to submit like your ideas, you can do it on the forum, simplesynth.com. You can do it on the Patreon page, and you can probably just send me a message on Facebook as well if you want to. So some kind of Christmassy themed live stream on Saturday. I'm going to try and finish a video for you guys tonight. It'll be a studio episode talking about my nine math is hard, my 9 favorite tips for organizing the studio. So that's coming up as well. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this long and for my little explorations of the VCV Rack. And I hope you have a super pleasant day, and I hope to talk to you all, if not tomorrow, then on Saturday. So stay tuned for a video later today as well, or tomorrow. So guys, here's the little intro.